Hey guys, Chad here, doing a complete overview of the 2015 LG LF6300 series. This is a 1080p LED 120Hz true motion technology with the boasted WebOS 2.0. Let's start with the image quality because I ran a few tests on the TV. I put in a couple of different movies. I watched the motion blur. I looked in dark scenes and everything. So starting with that, I will say I want to explain how 120Hz true motion technology works because the thing that you have to understand about this TV is this is not a 120Hz TV. This is a 60Hz TV that uses the computer to emulate 120 Hz. It will basically flicker the lights in the background and do a couple of other tricks to make it look as if it's getting better motion than the panel can actually handle. How well it does that? Not very well. Both of the movies that I watched a very high quality movie, I watched a very low quality movie, and I watched them very carefully for motion blur, and I saw quite a bit of it. So as far as that goes, not the best TV on the market. Also, you got to remember the price tag, the price point of this TV is actually very comparable to the motion blur that you're getting in it. I wouldn't say it's out of line. It's definitely not below where it needs to be for what the cost of the TV is. But, you know, that being said, you will notice it if you're looking for it. If you're not looking for it, it'll probably sneak by you. Contrast on the TV was pretty rock solid. I watched a lot of the darker scenes and a few of the different tests that I ran, and I could pick out details in darker scenes, and it seemed to handle the separation between light and dark pretty well. So, I mean, I have no complaints about that as far as picture quality goes. Getting into the WebOS 2.0, super impressed. This is LG's new upgraded operating system that handles all of the apps and the games and the different things that are in there. The web browser, I'm going to nitpick a couple of things. There is a screen linking application that I was not able to get to work. I have another video that kind of goes into that a little bit more. In the web browser, I went to a couple of different websites and it is not fully flash compatible, which on a TV like this, getting into 2015, is really something manufacturers need to get on top of. This is basically a large computer sitting on your wall. Having it fully functional would be really nice. This is not. I will not play everything on the internet. App interface, absolutely outstanding. I liked a lot of the different things that you could do with it. The selection is really good. LG's App Store is pretty fantastic. The control on everything, which is LG's Magic Motion Remote, probably one of the best control systems that I've used. Very easy, very intuitive. You know, all around a solid remote system. So very impressed with this. LG's been doing it for a little while, so I'm not surprised that it's as good as it is. But it's always nice to see them, you know, step up and really keep a good thing going. Moving on from the WebOS 2.0 connectivity, it's got solid connectivity. You've got 3 HDMI ports on it. You've got 3 USB ports on it. It'll hook up to USB devices, external hard drives. I hooked one up myself. It does a pretty good job with that. All of the HDMIs and all of the USBs are positioned out the side of the TV, so for wall mounting purposes, they did a really good job. The one thing that they forgot, and most TV manufacturers forget this, is if you hook up optical audio out into a sound system, the optical audio out comes out the back of the TV. So if you're doing a flush mount, trying to get this really tight up against the wall, that's still a cable that you're going to have to contend with. Also, much like most everybody, they've got a shared component composite cable, just one input. Not surprised, most everybody's doing that. All of the tech that's out there right now is really getting away from the component composite cables, but you do still have one there for you if you need it. All around, everything else, I think it's a pretty fantastic TV. The price is pretty right. I think that the 55 is MSRP around $1,200 or $1,300. I mean, obviously, be a smart consumer. Don't pay MSRP for it. If you have questions about that, I'll be posting some videos here pretty soon that explains you how to make sure you always get a better deal on a TV. But everything else, as far as the TV goes, I'm very impressed. I like LG. LG's one of my favorite brands. They do a good job with the picture quality. Obviously, there's room to be improved. They do a good job with the WebOS 2.0. Obviously, a few things that I'm going to pick apart that I don't like. You know, the app selection, absolutely fantastic. All around, a solid TV. Definitely a good purchase in your mid to low price bracket as far as the TVs that they make, without getting up into the really high-end stuff like your 4Ks and things like that. Solid TV. I would definitely recommend putting it on the wall. All right, guys, hey, I really appreciate you watching the video. Please make sure to check out all of my other videos. If you have questions or if there's a TV that you would like me to review specifically, leave me a comment. I will do my best to get to it, do a full review for you, kind of show you some of the other functionalities of it, give you my opinion on everything. So I appreciate it. Subscribe, leave me comments, share with your friends. Thank you very much.